Hello and welcome to Impact Africa, our online TV program where we get to have conversations with diverse people and organizations who are impacting lives positively and at the same time to just celebrate life. Wow, what a year. But before I go on into what 2022 was, my name is Dr. Kemi Akiode Adebayo, also known as Mama K, Dr. Mama K. I'll tell you about that in another episode, not this time. Yes, 2022, how was that for you? And indeed, what does 2023 bring for us? 2022 was interesting, it was peculiar, it was sad, hectic, draining, joyful, beautiful, and I could go on and on. And as the year progressed, we'll all add our success stories, our things we were proud of, our achievements, and so much as well. And in as much as we had all the sadness as well, around us, loss of jobs, loss of people, I can relate because I lost two special people last year, my dad and my cousin. So yes, it was a difficult year. Very shocking, for me. And we've had world recession, we've had wars, we've had increased mental health. What a year 2022 was. But in all, we are thankful. And we ended the year basically celebrating with family and friends, which is what life should be about. And at the same time, we had our traditional end of year Thanksgiving, where we, which came from my legendary dad. And we basically were celebrating people. And we went out, into the street as well to help feed people and so on. So what does 2023 bring, especially for you and I? Well, I personally believe is an opportunity for us all to restart on a clean state, to learn, unlearn, and relearn. That was my strong motto for last year. And to have hope and to be happy because our happiness does not depend on others. And as well to collaborate and to partner, where we're going to show you some of what we've been doing at Bold Moves to say that we collaborate and we partner with others. And as well, yes, impacting lives positively. That's our slogan. What else do we do but to impact lives positively wherever we go and to celebrate those who are doing that as well? To serve humanity as well and to be kind. I know it sounds so simple, but being kind is a good thing. And to love and forgive more. I am still work in progress myself. And to be more intentional. That was another thing that I did since 2022, where I am intentional with whatever I do. Not there yet, still working on it. And as well to action little goals. Because sometimes we all feel, oh yes, we've got all these big goals, the resolution, we want to try and yeah, we go on it for 2 weeks and 3 weeks and we're done. But let's work on the small little goals. Then to be more thankful of life, because life indeed is a gift. And for me, very importantly, to serve and love God. So yes, we're going to be embarking on a few snippets of various projects that Bold Moves was honored, and privileged to collaborate or to work with others and partner with. So we'll just be back for a minute. Well, our first project we're focusing on, just to give you a snippet of what we're going to be doing in 2023, not necessarily that we're going to do the same thing and not in any particular order as well. This was the African Street Football Tournament, which was organized by Oasis, and they're based in Philippi, Cape Town, and they partnered with a lot of organizations who supported them, from Pick and Pay, to Blue Ribbon, to Bold Moves Africa, and a lot of others. And in this particular project, we had a lot of dancing, singing, an interesting cook-off football, of course, because it was all about football. And I was privileged to meet a lady called, who I will refer to as Miss Zoe, who came from Scotland. And she was from the Homeless Street Football in Scotland. And she spoke about the origin of the tournament and that this year, 2023, they will be celebrating their 20 years anniversary and to expect more. I'm not sure where that will be, but watch this space. And for me, I was asked to just say a few things as well. And I spoke about how we should all love each other no matter our color, sex, origin, faith, and so on. Because yes, as you know me, God is love. Enjoy.
No matter your color, your faith, your profession, your social economic standing, whatever it is, or your sexual orientation as well, or being a male, female, let us love. Love, love, love. Because I believe, for me personally, that God is love. I'll end there. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you.
Okay guys, yes, we're still at the African Street Homeless Football. This is Mama K, and we've got two amazing people who've been involved with today's event. So introduce yourself, Zoe, and let me go with ladies first. Is that allowed?
We must. It's rule.
Hello. Hi, my name's Zoe Hopkins. I work for the Homeless World Cup, which is based in Edinburgh in Scotland. And we've been going for nearly 20 years. Next year is our 20-year anniversary. And this is the celebration. These kind of examples of regional cups are very important also for us because it's a great example of different nations coming together, breaking down, like you talked about, stereotypes. At the end of the day, we're all global citizens and we need to interact with one another, and football is the perfect place to do that for me. So yeah, that's why we're here to celebrate all of this, and we hope next year we'll be back with another event for the Homeless World Cup.
Awesome. Thank you, Zoe. So a young man, tell us who you are and where you're from and your involvement.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Jaap. People from HWC, they call me Siam because my name on Facebook is Siam Jaap. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm Dutchy, and I started in 2015 with the Homeless World Cup in Amsterdam. I live close to Amsterdam, around 20 kilometers in a circle from Amsterdam, and I started in 2015 by accreditation, and in 2016 I could not make it in Glasgow, but I went to Norway, Oslo. I went to Mexico City, I went to Cardiff, and yeah, unfortunately 3 years later, we are now here in South Africa because due to COVID we could not make it. And I know many teams, I know many coaches, players, etc. And I'm just a hell of a lucky guy that I've been able to be here in South Africa. It was on my bucket list to go. And now I have a chance, and I'm here, and I'm having a blast, a time of my life. People are so kind, same as I am. I'm also kind, and yeah, that's a short of me.
Right. Thank you so much.
Oh, Mama K, I have to thank you.
I hope you enjoyed that football tournament that we had, and I'm looking forward to it this year again. And yes, Delft Career Expo. We had the inaugural Delft Career Expo, which was organized by Bolmos Africa and Councillor Dinayo Masiu, who is based in Delft, in partnership with Kathalelana and La Hichtova Foundation, and we were supported by local schools, universities, and various organizations. What a great opportunity it was to get all the schools and young people, for them to get a little bit, of what career, they might be able to follow. And we had various powerful speakers, from various sectors, including Miss Noni Young, who spoke passionately about how she started in sports in 2015 as a therapeutical way for her to deal with depression and challenges experienced as someone born with disability. Noni keep proving that disability does not mean inability. You go, girl. Love you, girl. And she was so passionate when she was speaking, and the young people really, really learned a lot from her, from the feedback we got. And we were honored and privileged to have the Mayor of Cape Town, yes, the Honorable Gordon Hill Lewis, and he spoke about the fact that he appreciated young people keen on getting a career. They pay them lots of money, and sometimes they don't even know which career to go for. And he was advising them that, well, you need to love what you want to do and to be happy in it. And so you need to find what you will enjoy doing. So enjoy.
What stood out for you? You need to speak up loud. It's all part of training for you. So what stood out for you? Yes, you can have as well. What did you pick that can help you? What do you want to do when you grow up? Do you know yet? What do you want to do? A music teacher. Okay.
What stood out to me was that everyone saw.
Oh yeah. I don't mind verses.
What stood out to me was that when each and everyone spoke, there was that you have to have a deep passion for what you want to do. And my passion is that I want to become a music teacher. I want to do music, and yeah, that's what.
Why music? Why music? Why music?
I grew up, yes, my family does music, and recently I've been in a sing competition. So, and recently I've also recorded a song, so
She's going to sing.
So I'm going to sing a small part of the song that I'm about to do. So I surrender my heart. I'm letting down my guard. Won't hold back anymore. I used to be so afraid to love. What if I gave you
My name is Nuni Oke. I am Sportswoman of the Year for the Western Cape 2021. I'm also the first princess in this Wheelchair South Africa beauty pageant. And originally from Delft. A little bit myself, I started sports 6 years ago. I played professionally for South Africa since the age of 15. So I've been traveling the world. With COVID, a little bit, there was no traveling, but I was competing in international competitions that was held in South Africa. So at the moment, looking at the future Paralympian, my target is to go to the Paralympics in 2024. I'm busy training for it right now. And obviously, trying to get funding together, because in sports, there's always money involved. But you shouldn't be discouraged. And trust me, wearing those South African colors and walking through the airport with everybody staring at you with your medal. Especially if it's only gold medals. They look at you like, huh? And in sport, I feel like, for me personally, it's therapy. When I was a lot in doubt, I used to get through a lot of things. When I mean a lot, I get to join Farouk. But through sports, I drifted away from all the unnecessary underage drinking, smoking weed, etc., etc. So yeah, it was therapy for me personally. And I was an angry person. I'm not like, we're just a man, just a frog, so I had to come away from that a little bit. But yeah, I can say I'm proudly where I am today. And I'm proud to be from Delft. So yeah.
So what are you currently doing now?
So at the moment I'm studying management assistant at Warner College in Stellenbosch. Reasons being also involved in sports. With management assistant you can either work at a law firm, you can either work at the hospital. If not, you can be on board like for sports, work for SESCOG, the OPEX program. You can basically take athletes all over the world if you feel like doing that. But it doesn't have a specific drop-down career, because you can go in any field as long as you have the qualification and the expertise. So yeah.
And you were born with a disability?
Oh yes, I was born with a disability since a baby. So yeah. What you want to say?
So, but you are not allowed that to stop you from any night to go to what you need to do.
I mean, I do more than people who have normal legs. So what's the point? So I am proud to be who I am today.
Okay. And what words of advice would you give them?
Words of advice, I was bullied a lot. So don't allow that. I was bullied and then I became one of the bullies.
Entertainment program. I see you in your school uniform in the holidays. I'm sorry about that. Thank you for coming. Thank you very much, Daneo, for the invitation and for organizing this event. Daneo has asked me to say a few words about career choice, and it's my absolute pleasure to do so. Now, I understand that most of the pressure when you are young is about picking a career that does what? Be honest? There you go, exactly. Thank you for being honest, sir. Picking the career that pays the most money. I understand that it might take you some years to figure this out, but that is a mistake. That is a mistake. You've got to pick something that makes you happy. And the way that you find out what makes you happy is that you look for something that you really enjoy doing, or something that gives you a sense of personal meaning. Now, what do I mean by personal meaning? If you feel like you are not making a contribution in the world, a positive contribution, you will be bored and you will not have joy. And there's some sense of superficial joy for some time, but in the end, it's not going to last. It's not going to last. You're going to end up unhappy because you're not doing something that gives you a personal sense of meaning. But when you are doing something that actually contributes to the world around you, when you are living for something that is bigger than yourself, then you get a sense of meaning. that you have purpose in your life. And then you feel inner happiness. And when you have inner happiness, you feel joy. And then, you know, the secret that I have found is that money will follow that. So money is not irrelevant. I understand that many of you have got very, very tough home lives, lots of single parents, I'm sure. I also had a single mom. Money was very tight. Very, very tight indeed. But, so money is not irrelevant. I'm not saying that you should forget about it at all. You've got to look after the family, you've got to pay the bills. But it should be secondary to your own sense of meaning. And in my experience, financial reward, monetary reward, will follow that. So it's all about where your priorities are. And I think that you'll find a lot more joy and a lot more purpose and meaning from doing something that is outside of yourself, that isn't just inwardly focused, than if you just focused on personal gratification or satisfaction in your career choice. Now, I can talk to you about politics, and Stewie and Danelle, we can talk to you about politics, but this is not the only career where you can find a sense of meaning, not by a long way, actually. So this just happens to be the one that the three of us have chosen, and the three of us are pretty good at it, I think, if I may say so. The two of them are excellent counsellors. But there's lots of other careers out there that can really give you a sense that you're doing something useful for the society that you live in, for the community that you live in, and for the world. My mom is a nurse, and she does an enormous amount of good in helping treat sick patients. In fact, for a long time she was a theatre nurse and an ER nurse, which is particularly life-saving. But even in jobs that the three of us will find difficult even to comprehend at this stage, because they just weren't around when we were getting into the job market, there are new kinds of industries and new kinds of jobs where you can still make a positive contribution to the world around you and do something that is bigger than yourself. So when you are thinking about what you want to do, have that in mind. How old are the older kids here? How old are you? 17. Are you in matric? Are these all matrics?
Yes.
All matrics, okay. And then we've got some younger ones here. Now, the second thing that I want to say, so that's the first thing, is find meaning, not money. The second thing that I want to say is you don't have to decide now, or anytime soon, frankly. You do not have to decide now or anytime soon. 17 or 18 is very, very young to make a decision about what you want to do with your life. And you know that in this generation, again, unlike our generation, where we made a decision when we were in varsity and then we stuck with it, this generation changes jobs 3 or 4 or 5 times or even more throughout their career. So don't feel like where you start is where you're going to end, because it's actually, you can have an adventure that takes you through a whole lot of different routes and detours through your career. So if you're not sure about what you want to do, it's okay to take some time to
I hope you enjoyed the Delft Career 2022, and we're looking forward to 2023. So watch this space. So now we're going to show you a little bit of the Delft Youth Talent, which is an annual platform event that we do for the young people in Delft, even though it's open to other people from across Cape Town and other parts of Cape Town. So yes, we had a cook-off, we had dancing, singing, poetry, short drama, and more. And this is an opportunity for the young people to just exhibit their talent, which sometimes, we overlook and they don't get the opportunity to. The winner for 2022 was Nick Buller, who was singing, and we had the Crazy Girls Dance Group, who were second. And you will just see a little bit of what they were doing. Enjoy.
Okay, remember what I told you. Be your own boss. Love yourself. Get up and dance. Level up.
Level up, 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 level up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Them more mistakes are gone, I won't do them no more. That's old news, that's new news, I done did that before. I turn nothing to something, my comeback on 100. Let's talk it, more action, you just gon' see coming. I just keep elevating, no losses, just upgrading. My lessons made blessings, I turn that into money. They gotta never settle, this view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level. Oh, you can talk all you want. See me, I see prayed up, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. They freeze get dropped like weight. Team love don't want no hate. I'm grinding, I'm shining, up, I'm on my way. They gotta never settle, this view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level. Oh, you can talk all you want. See me, I see prayed up, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy.
Yes, I can't wait for the Delft Youth Talent 2023. So keep checking our Facebook page and our other social media handle to find out when it's going to take place. Normally, it is in the month of June to celebrate, the Youth Month. So now we're going to feature a little bit of this bit, which is celebrating Miss and Mr. Albinism 2021-22, which was an interview that I was fortunate and blessed to have with them. Albinism is still an issue that people don't want to talk about or don't know anything about it. And this was an opportunity to showcase and raise the platform, for this amazing young man and young lady to share with us, some of their own experience. And in this particular bit, I was asking them both about the 3 things they value most in life. And both of them, interestingly, said they value God, they value life, and family. I think I love that. Enjoy. Next is, what are the 3 things, for you? Let me start with you, Brian, that you value most in life. The 3 things you value most in life.
The 3 things that I value most in life, number 1 definitely is my relationship with God. Secondly, family. And thirdly, has to be education.
Right.
Yes, by family I mean both, people that I've met and are now part of my life, they add value in my life, including my friends.
Because friends become family. We have brothers that stick, friends that stick closer than brothers, or however they say.
Yes,
so wow, that's important. Relationship with God, family and friends, and education. Why education?
I think education is one of the tools to, to elevate your life and to eradicate certain things in life that are still there, just like, the bullyism, just like stigma around people with albinism, not just people around albinism, but also disabilities and humanity generally. I think our differences can be put aside if we are knowledgeable about our differences.
Correct.
So I think the reason why people don't value diversity is because they themselves don't know who they are. So
they're ignorant.
Yes, through education they can accept who they are and they can know who they are.
And for you, Lerato?
Okay, with me, definitely the first one, as I am a very spiritual person, it has to be God. It has to be God because I tell myself every day that I am God's own original design. So I'm fearfully and wonderfully made.
Man, that's one of my favorite verses.
Amen. So he's the one who put me here, who brought me to this world. So I value God for that. And the second one, it has to be family. Like Brian said, not family only from your surname, but the people who support you, the people who encourage you. Because for you to become a leader, you are a leader because of people. You need people to support you. You need people to reach your achievements. So I value family a lot. And the last one, it has to be life. I can say so because I value life. If you value life, like you will live like joyfully. So you value life because you want to live. There are so many people who go through depression, who go stress, and then they just like, what, I don't want to live. They commit suicide because they don't value life. So despite the challenges of life, value life because you never know what tomorrow will bring for you. So I value life because what, I am here.
Awesome. So in your wow, yes, I hope you've been educated a little bit about what albinism is about, and you can help share some of the comment. I will be sharing some details as well at the end if you want to find out more, about it and how you can support, the cause. So yeah, we're now going to show in this segment another Youth Day, Youth Month. We're all about youth and youth and youth. And this one too is about special needs by the organization called Nosh for Josh, and they've been having their bake-off throughout the year actually. And Mrs. Sandy, who is the founder's mother, Josh, who basically was born on the 2nd of April, which is the World Day for Autism, and is now 15. And they've been having this amazing bake-off event all around Cape Town. It has been so blessed for me anyway, because I've been fortunate to be there. And Mrs. Sandy spoke passionately about her son Josh and about how Josh is now using baking cookies, just to spread love and to spread, the myth, about what autism is about. And on that day, baking, dancing, singing, and motivational talk, and a lot of various things. Enjoy.
To go, wow. So this is Joshua, everybody. We can clap hands. And Joshua is the founder for Nosh for Josh. And you all are the reason why this is happening today. Joshua is 15 years old, living with autism, and he is baking cookies. always get emotional, but you know it's a happy emotional because when you have a reality, when you have a vision, and the reality just kicks in like that, it's so amazing. I did not picture this today. So I am extremely, extremely happy, and I'm proud, and I'm grateful and blessed, because they say, count your blessings. And every person that's here today is such a blessing, because we are the voice. And when me and Joshua started with the cookies, he kept on asking, I want cookies. And I'm like, no, cookies is a mission, let's go to the shop. And he kept on telling me I want cookies. And you know what he did? That recipe book of my belated mom, we're making the cookies. And I have my dearest, dearest friend, Buta Yusuf and his wife, which is my kitchen coordinators, that is supportive, that said, let's do this. And you know what? We came up with a name for these cookies. And it's called Be My Voice, one cookie at a time. So when you are glazing these cookies today, you will be the voice for your child, for your adult, disability child or special needs, for anybody that's out there. Our need and our vision is a kitchen, a premises, so our children, and I'm calling it our children, my child is your child, can come out and bake. And we need love and we need support, because there's such a big stigma when it comes to autism and disabilities. And employment is another issue. So Nosh for Josh is out there, Be My Voice is out there, we need the support and we need the guidance. And everybody that came out today, wow. I mean, I have Mark Lottering in the house. I have Chef Shemaine from...
Yes, please do support Nosh for Josh with a bake-off, across the whole of Cape Town, and there'll be more of a lot of activities they would be doing in 2023. And our final segment, yes, we saved this for the last. What will we do with a senior citizen? They're so special. We're all praying and hoping to age gracefully till an old age, and we will call senior citizen. I think I qualify now. But anyway, we were fortunate to celebrate a lady, Sarah Slee, at 100. And this was an event organized by the Delft Senior Forum, led by Miss Adija and our team. And wow, what a fun and inspirational day it was. There was lots to eat and drink. There was so much to do. They had support from the councillor, local councillor, Councillor Dineo, who does so much in the community of Delft. I don't know what it is with Delft. And we had other, older people as well who were like 70, 80, 90. I think it was the water, in Delft. So yeah, wow. Madam Sarah at 100. Wow. I felt so blessed. And one of the guests, and we had a lot of guest speakers actually. And one of them was appealing that we need to continue to celebrate senior citizens. And for us as well, for me, I think it was me, I'm saying one of the guests, but it's okay, it's all good. I was sharing the fact that health is indeed wealth. So we all need to look after our health. And thank you to all the people who supported this wonderful event on that day. And we're looking forward to more milestones like that for 2023. And I just want you to enjoy, and then we'll wrap up. So enjoy.
Some young men, who are here, because it's important we don't keep platform like this just for the older ones. We need our young ones to see and to be privileged to honor a day like this. And I think there was a 4-month-old baby as well, that is here. It's good for us to try and have those intergenerational platforms, like this. Please, young men, go and talk to them afterwards. Just say something to them. And any other young people that we have here. Honoring our older people is important. Not just your biological parents or grandparents. Now I don't have a father, but I know I have a lot of other fathers, who I will honor. So let's continue to celebrate our older people. And I don't know what ages some of us are here. There's something to look forward to. Health, they say, is wealth. Let us look after our health. Let us look after our health. You cannot buy health. They came in walking, not in wheelchair, not with crutches. I don't know what they've been eating. I don't know how they live their life, but we can learn from them. Although, yes, we all have our individual journey. So I don't know what your journey is. I don't know what your journey is. However, we should be intentional with life. We should look after our health, and just following on what Captain said, love is the basis of everything. Love is the basis of everything. And we should learn to
So 2023, what are you going to be doing? Which of our events are you going to attend? Either the one we organize on our own or the ones where we support others. There's so much happening in Carlija, in Athlone, in Bunteville, in Delft. I could go on, in retreats, as well. So there's so much a lot of non-governmental organizations are doing to celebrate the positive things happening in our area, not the negative, because we hear about the negatives all the time. So we are appealing to you, if you don't have anywhere to go or what to support, just come and check us out and we will showcase and tell you where you can go. And we will be sharing our details at the end. So from Oasis to Cathalilana to Delft Seniors Forum to Councillor Dineo to La Hichtofer Foundation, Rosendale High School, Delft Technical, Delft High School, Magnano High School. I could go on and on. I'm sorry, I don't mean to leave anyone out, but what I'm just trying to say is we celebrate you all. Thank you for all you're doing, and we're looking forward to an amazing 2023. We shall continue to showcase and celebrate a lot of people either in South Africa, out of South Africa, who are impacting lives positively in Africa. So keep supporting us, keep partnering with us, and thank you to all those who have been our guests, in 2022. We look forward to 2023 with more new, amazing, I know I love that word, amazing guests. So till next time, this is me, Mama K, saying, take care, stay safe. Remember, God is love, and I love you all.